Shred monkeys, winged minions and friends of Chappers, welcome to part 2 of Bleed the Light by Rob Chappers, me. Hopefully by now you'll have seen part 1, which discussed the main riff feature, the rhythm parts, namely this. You all seem to have done very, very well, and the Monkey Lord is pleased. Especially for all the fantastic responses. Thank you very much. Please keep it up. There is a prize for the first response to each of the 4 parts, although there may be 5 parts now because it's longer than I thought. And at the very end of each of these parts, I will re-record the song, and the first monkey to reply with a full song will win a special prize. Chappers means special. So, let's commence. And here's some tuning notes. Very good. So, I'll give you close-ups after I've explained what I'm doing. Firstly, this is an arpeggio in Mixolydian in the key of D. I'm going to slide up with my first finger to the A string, 10th fret. Just like that. Little paw, little claw. Just like that. Sounds great, doesn't it? Oh, that sounded even better, doesn't it? Let's do it again. Oh, it's so good. It's so nice. I've become French. I don't know why. Once you slide up, we're going to lay our third finger flat across the 12th fret, D string and G string. And I'm going to rake down in the sweeping motion those 2 notes. So basically I'm hitting a 4th of my D root, an octave of my D root, and a 4th above the octave. Then my first finger comes down to the B string, and I'm hitting this 5th above an octave. So I get 4th, octave, 4th, 5th. That 5th I'd like to apply some vibrato to, and I'd like you to push it up and not down. So now what you can do is this: you can take your hand off the neck and apply what I call Eric Clapton vibrato. It's just a nice free, floaty kind of thing. But you're welcome to grasp your neck firmly and just twist using the wrist as appropriate. But I don't really care. So there's the first part. We're then going to... So this is my 3rd finger on the 12th fret beast ring, and I'm going to bend in a semitone and pull off to my 1st finger. I like that. I do that a lot. It's a great little sound. And I'm going to come with my 3rd finger down to the 12th fret G string and pull off to the G string 11th fret. So you get this. Actually, I think I just picked from the G string 12 to 11. So pick or pull whatever you like. And apply vibrato at the end of the sentence. Nothing in nature stays still, guys. So neither should you. If you land on a note, don't do that. Make sure you move. Be like water. So next part, you do exactly the same thing. However, now we have a nice lick. So what I'm doing here is taking the beast ring up a semitone and returning it. It's a bend and a return, like this. The head motion is important. When you've done the bend and return, up to the E string, pardon me, 10th fret with your 1st finger. So you go. And then hit the B string again. And bend and return. Like that. So you get bend, return, E string, bend and return again. And we're going to pull off with the 1st finger to the 10th fret on the beast ring. So you get. Isn't that nice? Now, I'm going to give you a close-up of this lick in a second, but I want to just forewarn you, this will include hybrid picking with your claws. I'm going to be using this finger to pluck the E string, that I'm essentially droning underneath my beat. That's great, isn't it? I've got a little sweet spot there. Sweet spot. My third finger then comes to the E string 12th fret. So I get back to my beast ring 10th, and then 12th fret, and pull off back to my 10th fret. So the whole sentence is this. Sentence that should read lick. Here it is close up. Take a look at my picking hand. Next part. So this is a 13th fret beast ring, and I'm bending it a tone. I love that sound. That's probably one of the best sounds in the world. That was the other one. And when you've achieved your full tone of a bend, you leave it there. Don't return the bend. It won't sound like a dying bee. Don't do that. Leave it up there. Just there. And then use your right paw to mute the string and kill the sound. Like that. Like a kind of a miniature karate chop. A tiny little miniature karate chop. Like a kucha, kucha. Now notice, at the top of my bend, I give it just the tiniest bit of vibrato. That's a nice touch. I like doing that. It gives it a mature, full-bodied flavour, like a cheese. And once you've muted that bend, I want you to put your, that was a third finger bend, put your swearing finger on the 12th fret E string. Say again. And then we're going to return to our beast ring and hit the 13 and pull off to the 12. So the full sentence is like this. Here it is with the close-up.